Hello, my name is Katharine Gray from Friends First. Welcome. This is part 2 in a 2-part video series on whether one should have a mentor as part of your dating journey. That was part 1. And secondly, if you've agreed with me that a mentor would be a good thing to have, then how do you go about finding a mentor? That's what we're going to be addressing in this little video. So you've agreed with me that you think a mentor is a good thing, or perhaps it's something you've thought yourself. And you thought, yeah, I really would like to have a mentor to help me along the journey. How do you go about finding one? Well, that's a very good question. First of all, you need to think about clearly what you want the mentor to do for you. So I would lay out exactly what it is, whether you want them to be keeping you to account, whether you want them just their support, whether you want them to be a sounding board, whether you want them to be objective, whether you want them to be a source of new contacts for you. Think of all those points that I mentioned in the previous video and what exactly a mentor is going to be able to do for you. Write it down because that may affect the person that you choose. Think about how much time you're going to want this person to spend on this role for you. It's probably going to be a voluntary role. You're probably not going to pay them. So if it's going to be a friend or a family member, you want to think how busy they are. Is it going to be an hour a week, 3 hours a week? Is it going to be an hour a month, an hour every 6 months, or an hour as and when? Be clear in your own head what you'll be asking for and make sure you stick to it. Certainly any mentor that you have won't want you ringing up every single night talking about every single little detail of your dating journey. That won't be possible for anybody. So consider who you could use amongst your friends and family. Is there somebody there that you could call on to help you? Many people will be absolutely delighted to help you because most people will want to see their friends and family members happily with somebody. So maybe there is a friend you could ask. Maybe there's somebody at your church that you could ask. Maybe there's a work colleague or a friend you've got in a club. Don't be embarrassed to ask people for help. They will be delighted to give it to you, I'm sure. And particularly if you've thought ahead about what you want, you can go to them and say, I'm just looking for an hour's phone call a week or an hour's phone call a fortnight. If you really limit the time you're spending or make it very obvious what you want, many people will be willing to help. Think about the sort of character you want to help you as well. You want somebody who's positive, who really wants the best for you. So perhaps if you've got single friends who really don't want to see you with anybody because that would take you away from their social group, or you've got a family member who perhaps you care for or you're responsible for, and they really wouldn't want you with somebody either. They wouldn't be the best person to go to. So think carefully about the objectives that you want and whether that person can fulfill that for you. Now, the other thing you want to think of is it somebody you can trust? You certainly don't want this person blabbing about all your dates and who you've met, particularly if you're in a small social circle and they might know that. So you want somebody you can trust. You want somebody who's organised and who will be able to keep the appointments that you make, and somebody who will be able to give you honest feedback. Somebody who will hold you to account. You might pay somebody to do that if you can't think of anybody that could help you. Certainly we can help you if that's something you're interested in. Please do get in touch. We've mentored many people and we'd be delighted to do that for you. So I hope that's helpful. I really think having a mentor will take you way further forward than you could ever imagine with your dating. And if it's something that you're really serious about, which is finding a soulmate, then a mentor is a really good thing to do. So I hope both parts of these videos have been useful in terms of why a mentor can be useful to you and how to go about finding one. If you've got any questions or would like our help, please do get in touch. We're on 0208 088 3023 and we love talking to people about dating. That's what we do. Thank you. Goodbye.